Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 11 of my GE only challenge. Last episode we did manage to unlock the sewer system, which has been so much better. Training on Moss Giants is infinitely better than on guards. For this episode I really want to focus on flipping and doing anything that will make me money, because I've noticed I would like to dump money into my skills like construction or prayer or crafting, but I just don't have enough money to sustain the investment. I'd rather start building up a sizable cash stack, and I can start just easily losing 5 or 6 mil into a skill, and that's not a big deal. Whereas now that's cutting like my entire cash stack off. So I'm definitely going to focus on that. One other thing I want to do is possibly upgrade my house. I won't be able to get a gilded altar anytime soon, but I can get a welfare altar, I'm pretty sure. And then I can kind of train some prayer and not feel so bad about it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for sticking around, and let's get started. Okay, so starting off the episode, I have some flips coming in, and I think I put in at the end of the last one, the Monk's Robe and the Infinity Gloves. Pretty good margins on those. We went from 1559 to 1678, which is like 115, 120. And the Monk's Robe got actually a 400k margin on that. That is insane. Next up, I'm going to put an offer in for some Zamorak Godsword ornament kits. Ornament kits have worked pretty well in the past, and I'm going to do the Hood of Darkness as well. Okay, so we have another farming level coming in. That's going to be level 36 farming. Now grow wellberry bushes, which we're never going to do. I'm still kind of considering spending some money to just get my farming to 42 so I can start planting better trees, but for now I'll probably just keep planting the willows because it's pretty cost effective, and we'll get there eventually. Okay, so ended up just ditching the ornament kit because it was not coming through and flipped it to the obsidian item, which is on screen, and the infinity boots once again, or infinity gloves, sorry. The gloves give us actually 400k in profit, and the obsidian item only about 100 and a bit. Okay, so another thing I want to try is the Barrow's Repair once again. I'm going to try putting in the Guthan's chain skirt and the Guthan's helm overnight, and hopefully I will actually purchase a more substantial amount of these because it's a very good margin for repairing them right now. So I only ended up buying the Guthan's helm, but I ended up selling them for a 100k profit, and that's after the cost of repairing, maybe a little bit more even, actually 115k. So pretty good and a pretty safe method, but it's pretty slow to buy the pieces because not that many people are selling them. Okay, and last up I'm going to put in an offer for the super energies so I can decant them, as well as the samurai gloves, just because they are good flips and I have to do something for the day. Okay, and we have another farming level coming in. That is going to be level 38 farming. It's about 4 levels away until I can plant the maple tree. Another thing worth noting is once I unlock the maple tree, I'll be able to do another money making technique that involves turning the seeds into saplings, which will actually be kind of nice to try. Okay, so we decided to put another flip in for the black D-eyed chaps. We're going to put in for 3 of those, as well as 3 of the mummy's legs, which are just a slow item but should have a good margin. The super energies ended up doing a pretty decent flip, 150k roughly. Okay, so we actually got a book of knowledge here at the good old Moss Giants. We're going to be tossing that into thieving once again. We're getting pretty close to a thieving level. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth it to just go for a random skill like this, or should I be putting it in something like agility, or something that might actually make a difference at this level? Alright, there we go. There's level 49 agility, or I wish, 49 health. Just at the Moss Giants. We're going to get our range to 50 because they're really easy to range here and you can safe spell them pretty easily. Okay, so we actually hit level 50 range. My internet is lagging pretty badly. Luckily, since then I went ahead and bought a 100-foot Ethernet cable because I was getting so pissed off, and the connection's running much better now. Okay, we actually got an excellent flip on the mummy's legs, 240k on each one in profit, and 3 of those giving us 717k. Really good. The black D-hide chaps, only about 200k in profit. Okay, so I put an offer in for 2 of the Armadillo Godsword ornament kits for about 2.5 mil, and some Zamorak pages for about 400k each. We'll give these a try, and just kind of varying up with some new items, and we'll do some skilling maybe while these come through. Okay, we got another tree coming in. What's that going to be? Any levels? There we go, 39 farming, only 3 left to go. It's taking about 3 trees per level now, and I'm kind of considering maybe going and buying some begged oak trees or something like that just to finish this off because it's starting to slow down quite a bit. Okay, so the Armadillo Godsword kit sold very quickly for a 250k profit. Only been about 10 or 20 minutes since I recorded the last clip, so I'll put another one in because it was working so well. These Zamorak pages coming through pretty slowly, but they're really cheap for what they're at, so I think it'll be worth it. Now, like I said earlier, if I get my construction level up a bit, I will be able to have kind of a welfare altar setup, and what I need to get it to is 59, and with a +2 boost, I'll be able to make a, I forget, like an oak altar and some kind of welly incense candles, but it'll give me about 250% prayer experience over 100, which is so much better, and I only need level 61, so it's actually not too bad. Okay, while I was training construction, I got another genie lamp, and ooh, don't put it in agility. We're so close to a level. I don't think we're going to get it though. It's only going to be 10 experience. I think we just need 3 experience for it to even level. So one more lamp and I'll finally get a level that is impossible to get otherwise. Okay, so we're just training our construction. We're continuing to do the oak larders because I don't really think there's a better option here. It's about 120k experience without a servant and teleporting to the GE every time, which is a little frustrating. But another construction level coming in. That is going to be level 59 construction. There we go. We got that kind of all at once. It didn't take too long, about 45 minutes, and now I can use the +2 boost and build my altar. Okay, so first up we have to build the chapel, which is going to cost 50k coins. We'll toss it here just because I think we want it as close as possible. And next I'll need to upgrade my kitchen. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. We put up all the shelves, and we built the stove in the range that we need. So to make the POHT, you just need to withdraw tea leaves from your shelves and your larder, and then so you need the tea leaves from the larder, and then you get like a cup and the kettle from the shelves, and you just kind of boil it on the range, put the tea leaves in, pour it into the cup, and now I have some POHT. So now if we drink it and have a look at our construction level, perfect, it goes up to 61. That'll allow us to build both the incense burners and the altar. Okay, so we built the first incense burner. That's going to be the oak incense burner. Oh, it looks like we only have to build one, luckily. And now we got the mahogany altar. Perfect, there we go. And now we can pray once they're lit for a 250% boost to our prayer level, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to test out my new altar. So you have to actually light it with Marantil, which doesn't actually make much sense at all. But anyway, there we go. We just used the bones on the altar, and we're getting 180 prayer experience per go. That's awesome. Still not as perfect as it could be. We could be getting 100% extra experience, but still I'm happy with that. Even this one inventory is going to level up my prayer quite a bit, and yeah, now we can actually invest some of our money into prayer. I'm not really sure if there's any particular prayer that's going to be super useful, but it's a nice boost to our total level, and it's just kind of nice to have an altar of your own. Okay, this is just the last of the, we just bought like an inventory of bones, but there's level 36 prayer. I'll probably come back and maybe get it up to 45 or something. We actually got a combat level as well. But yeah, pretty happy with how this is working so far. Okay, so we sold off the Armadillo Godsword Ornament Kit for another 250k in profit. The Zamorak Page 1, we got 70k in each one, leading to a 140k profit there, so not too bad. And now we have 6.2 mil in profit. I think we might invest a little bit of this money into prayer. Okay, so I'm going to buy 200 Dragon Bones. It's a little pricey, it's about 600k. We're kind of sinking it into prayer. And not for any particular reason, because I don't see any prayers being terribly useful for the GE only challenge, but it's going to be some easy total levels, and I want to try out the altar more, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like getting some easy total levels. Okay, here we're back at our house. It's really fun to do it actually in your own place, something special about it. And there's level 38 prayer. It's going very quick, about a couple 100k an hour, probably I think closer to 150, but once we have the two upgraded burners and the altar, it's going to be a lot better. And here we go, we got another prayer level coming through. That's going to be 40 prayer, very quick, and just kind of a milestone. And I think we might make it all the way to 44, 45. Okay, we've got another prayer level coming in, and that's going to unlock another protection prayer. That's going to be protected from melee, probably the most important one, arguably, because I don't think there's any ranged monsters around here. But that's pretty nice. Okay, and that's the last of our bones. This is going to be the last level as well. What did those 200 bones get us to? All the way to 45 prayer, which is kind of a nice spot to stop at. I'm pretty sure if I had the gilded altar and everything, I would have got an extra couple 3 levels or so. Okay, so before I went to bed, I put in an offer for 8,000 adamant bolt and 8,000 diamond bolt tips, which I have combined. Give me about 50k fletching experience, which is not too bad, and I'm probably going to profit about 250k off of that. On top of that, I have the Hood of Darkness coming through, which we flipped, I think for about a 70k profit. that being said, I only flipped one of them, and it cost me 70k to check the margin, so no profit there. Armaldehyde boots are profiting us a little bit. So one thing I want to finish off that I've had here for a while is a bunch of compost potions I've had in my bank. It's about 500k in profit just sitting here, but it's very slow and tedious to do, but I think I'll go ahead and combine them all now. Okay, we finished all of them up, and it was a nice even 1,000. So we'll sell them actually for about 538, which is very good for the current prices. So that's 538k there. We have the boots coming in, not a huge profit there. And, well, we'll check. Got them for 875 and sold them for 915. So about 100k profit there. And we got the diamond bolts coming in, which we'll just quickly calculate because I didn't actually get a chance to do that earlier. So it's 3.5 mil we sold all of them for, and we'll take what, 1.7 off and then 1.56, leaving us with 250k in profit, so pretty nice. Okay, so I sold off all these super composts, probably profited about 400k in that, and it took me about 30 minutes of actual time to combine those all. On top of that, I ended up buying 2 of the Obsidian Cape R's for, I guess we bought them for 2,600, and we sold them for 2,844, so that's 240k in profit on each cape. And we got 2 of those, so that's almost 500k there. And we'll definitely put another offer in for another 2 of those. Okay, and we're actually about to hit a fletching level. We're getting very close to 80 fletching, only one more level after this. It's definitely slowing down, but the XP rates are still really good, and I'll be able to move on to the magic shortbow pretty soon. Although that's not going to profit us very much, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that indefinitely. Okay, so we have another 2 obsidian capes sold. That's another 500k in profit roughly. And we sold off all of the uncut bows. That leaves us at about 7.5 mil. Very nice. And I guess we'll put another offer in for another 2 of those. Why not? Alright guys, that's going to be about it. I'm just getting one last farming level because I realized I had some bag plants left in my bank. So we'll be able to get one more this episode. Pretty close. Should just be like one more. And there we go. That's going to be level 40 farming. I think that's a good way to end the episode. We only have 2 more farming levels until we reach our goal for farming. Now, for other things we got this episode, I got my range to 50, prayer all the way to 45, which is pretty awesome. Another big one is the construction level all the way to 59, which has allowed us to get a altar that actually is reasonably good. Not amazing by any means. On top of that, we also got, I guess, a fletching level. Now for our money, we're looking at about 7.4 mil. I've kind of liquidated all my stuff. None of the flips are in right now, but easier to see this way. So 7.4 mil. Next episode I should be able to hit 10, and we'll just continue on from there. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys in episode 12.